Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're into great stories, crisp voiceovers, and good vibes, you're in the right place. Let's jump in. Today's story begins with a twist because in this tale, the true hero is actually our heroine. She's bold, fearless, and ready to challenge every tradition and expectation. And from the very first scene, she turns the hero's life upside down. We open at a wedding ceremony. The hero is about to marry Shasha, the woman he's loved for the past 3 years. Everything is decorated, the guests are waiting, and the rituals are about to begin. But on the other side, our heroine appears. She's on a call with someone, dressed in a striking black gown that looks almost like a wedding dress. There's determination in her eyes because she's not here to watch the wedding. She's here to stop it. And then, the story flashes back to their childhood. Back then, the hero and heroine were neighbors. She was fierce even as a kid. One day, she cornered the young hero and made him sign a paper with both a signature and a thumbprint declaring he would marry her when they grew up. If he refused, she boldly threatened, "I'll break your hands and legs right now." Terrified, the little boy burst into tears. As if that wasn't enough, she grabbed the locket from around his neck and held it tightly. "This will be my witness," she said. "If you ever forget me in the future, remember I'll be back." Cut back to the present, and there she is, our heroine, wearing that very same locket around her neck, walking straight toward the wedding that was never meant to happen. The wedding ceremony begins. The hero lifts the ring, ready to place it on the bride's finger. But just then her phone rings. She looks at the hero apologetically. "Please wait, this call is important." She looks at the hero and whispers, "Please forgive me. I can't do this. I'm not ready for this marriage." Before anyone can react, she turns and runs out of the hall. Shock spreads among the guests. And at that very moment, the guards rush in through the entrance. No one leaves. One of them announces firmly, "The marriage will continue." Confusion fills the room, and then silence. Because the heroine walks in, her footsteps echo. Every eye turns toward her. Faces turn pale. People whisper, "Oh God, why is she here?" She walks straight up to the hero, stopping inches away from him. With a fierce look, she asks, "Don't you remember me? When I was 4 and you were 10, you promised you would marry me." The hero stares at her in disbelief. "What? Are you mad? That was childhood talk. You can't be serious." But the heroine pulls out a folded document. "Oh, I'm very serious," she says calmly. "If you don't marry me now, this proof will destroy your entire family." The hero snatches the paper, confused. "What is this?" Her voice is cold. "Documents showing your father's forgery and paid loans, illegal signatures. With this, your whole family can be thrown onto the streets, and your father straight to jail." The hero shakes his head. "No, this isn't true. I won't believe it." She shrugs. "Then go to court and prove it. But by the time you clear your family name, 10 years will pass. And until then, your family will be ruined." She stands there, fearless, while the hero's world begins to collapse around him. As the hero struggles to process the threats, the heroine reveals another document, a legal-looking bond. "This," she says firmly, "states that you can't divorce me. Not now. Not ever. No matter what happens." The hero reads it in shock. His hands tremble, but with his family's safety hanging over him, he has no choice. Quietly, painfully, he signs. His relatives are furious. Shasha's parents refuse to accept what's happening. But the moment the guards storm into the hall, holding guns in plain view, the entire room falls silent. Everyone sits down, frightened and helpless. And with fear and confusion wrapping the hall like a fog, the marriage takes place. The heroine, triumphant, leads the hero to her home. Inside, the hero refuses to enter the first night room, but the guards escort him forcefully, placing him inside. The hero sits on the edge of the bed, eyes burning with anger and despair. "You can force me," he says quietly, "but you'll never buy my love. Not with threats, not with power, not with fear." The heroine lowers her voice. "If you don't cooperate, Think carefully about what will happen to your family. That one sentence silences him. He clenches his fists. What do you want from me now? She smiles slightly. What any wife expects from her husband. Her words ignite the hero's anger. How can you expect anything from me? You may have my signature, but you will never have my heart. I loved her. She was my only love, even if she ran away from today's marriage. The heroine's expression changes. Don't you know why she ran? She steps closer. She found a rich boyfriend, someone who just came from abroad. That's why she left you. The hero refuses to believe it. That's a lie. He storms out of the room, only to find the entire house empty of furniture except what is in her room. No sofa, no extra bed. Every path leads back to her. Before he can turn away, she grabs his wrist, pulls him closer, and presses a forceful kiss onto him. But the hero doesn't respond. He stands cold, still, refusing to give her even a moment of emotion. Frustrated, she turns away and leaves him alone. The next morning, the heroine speaks with her friend. Her friend shakes her head. What are you doing? This isn't love. It's obsession. You're hurting him. You're hurting yourself. This is wrong in every way. But the heroine only smiles, a smile filled with stubbornness and fire. I don't care, she says. I'll do whatever I want. In the flashback again, the heroine, as a little girl, lived through harsh and painful moments at home. Her parents never showed her love, never protected her, never made her feel safe. And in those dark days, the only person who ever comforted her was the neighbor boy, the hero. He was the only warmth she had. Back in the present, the heroine forcefully invites the hero to an art exhibition. The moment they walk in, the hero freezes because the exhibition belongs to Shasha, his true love. Seeing Shasha, he becomes tense. But Shasha, recognizing the heroine as a powerful figure, greets her politely. The heroine tightens her grip on the hero's hand, almost possessively. Don't you know, she says loudly to Shasha, the moment you ran away from your wedding he and I got married. I should actually thank you. Shasha looks stunned. My friend met with a serious accident that day, Shasha explains softly. That's why I rushed out, not because I wanted to leave him. Hearing this, the hero immediately pulls his hand away from the heroine. See, this is not marriage, he says angrily. No one forces a marriage like this. Before the argument escalates, Shasha steps between them. Please don't fight because of me. Everything happened because of my mistake. The heroine's eyes fall on a particular painting displayed on the wall. She points at it. I want this one. I'll buy it. Shasha's expression changes. I'm sorry, that painting was created by both me and him. It's special. I can't sell it. The heroine's voice drops dangerously low. If you don't give it, I'll burn this entire place. But Shasha stays firm. You may threaten everyone here, but at this moment, you're standing with my love. And if I call him, he will come to me. Those words strike the heroine like lightning. She snaps, slapping Shasha across the face. The hero's anger erupts. How dare you? How could you do that? Without letting him say another word, the heroine grabs his wrist and drags him out of the exhibition, taking him back to her home. Again, she tries to force closeness, but the hero refuses completely. And again she leaves him alone in frustration. The next scene opens with her parents entering the house unexpectedly. Her father shouts, "How dare you marry without informing us?" Her mother adds sharply, "You never listen. You never respect us." The heroine stands tall. "You never showed me love. You never cared about my life. This marriage is mine, not yours." But her father cuts her off. "We will discuss that later. First introduce your husband." Her mother glares. "Why are you supporting her? After everything, we'll understand everything," her father says calmly. "After we meet the boy." The hero, shattered by everything happening in his life, spends the night drinking with his friends. His eyes look tired, hopeless. He tells them about his marriage disaster, the threats, the force, the madness. His friends shake their heads. Bro, she behaves more like a commander than a partner, one friend says. Any man would struggle. How can anyone adjust with someone like her? Another friend grins and says, that's why I brought a surprise. And then, Shasha walks in. The hero is stunned. She acts nervous at first. I didn't abandon you, she says. My best friend was in an accident. I ran from the wedding to save her. The hero wants to believe her. A part of him still loves her. But he answers quietly, Shasha, I'm married now. We can't go back. Shasha wipes her eyes. Just one dance. For closure. The hero hesitates and agrees. They dance slowly. Shasha whispers, why don't we just leave? You and me. Go somewhere far away. Start again. Before the hero can answer, the heroine enters. She storms into the bar, her eyes blazing like fire. Perfect, she says coldly. You said you were meeting friends, but you came to meet your ex. So this is your surprise? This is your affair now. Shasha steps forward in fear. Please forgive him. I called him. It's not his fault. The heroine, losing control, tries to lash out, but the hero steps between them and gets hurt instead. Are you completely insane? He shouts. I was 10 years old when you made this promise, and you're still blackmailing me with it. The heroine's anger spikes. She pulls out a weapon threateningly, aiming not at Shasha but at the situation, forcing everyone to freeze. The hero breathes deeply, realizing this could become dangerous. He calms her down, takes her hand, and gently leads her away from the bar. The moment they enter, the heroine turns on him. How dare you go out with another girl in front of me? She shouts. Without thinking, she slaps him. The hero bows his head, exhausted and broken. I'm sorry, please stop, he pleads. The heroine's friend calls at that moment, trying to distract her. She shows the heroine many male models, teasing her for being madly obsessed with the hero. The heroine is irritated. But before she can respond, her guards enter the room carrying a piece of news. Madam, we discovered the truth. Everything that happened tonight, the tricks, the setup, it was planned by Shasha. She wanted you to lose control. The heroine's eyes widen, shocked. Heroine gave drug to Shasha and made her to lie on the floor along with another man. Shasha lies unconscious on the bed, overwhelmed and frightened. The heroine, in a twisted mix of anger and panic, takes the same substance Shasha took. Her guard is alarmed. Madam, why did you take that? The heroine answers coldly, I want to see something. When the hero arrives, I want to know who he chooses to save. At that exact moment, the hero arrives. He sees Shasha lying near a man who was trying to take advantage of her. He immediately grabs the man and pushes him away, then lifts Shasha into his arms. The heroine watches in silence as he walks past her. He doesn't even look at her. He goes straight to Shasha. The guards rush to her. Madam, we must go to the hospital immediately. The hero hands Shasha to another guard. Then he runs back, because the heroine is losing control. She is shaking, dizzy, and on the verge of hurting herself out of despair. He grabs her wrist. Stop, what are you doing? She cries silently, then tries to kiss him out of desperation, but the hero turns his face away. The next morning, hero confronts the heroine angrily. Why did you give drugs to Shasha? He demands. The heroine stares at him, stunned. What? Why would I do that? Shasha told me you did, he says. The heroine's temper explodes. She grabs his collar and shouts. Do you have any sense? She tells you something and you blindly believe it? You think I gave her anything? If I had wanted to hurt her, I wouldn't need tricks. Her grip tightens. You think I'm dangerous? Then stay with me. If you don't, you will not be safe. The hero steps back, disgusted. You're acting like a complete psycho, he says and walks away. Next day, Shasha is crying when he enters her room. My life is ruined, she sobs. No one will marry me now, everything is finished. The hero consoles her gently. Please just wait. Let me end this marriage agreement first. After that we can decide what to do. Shasha nods weakly. Just then, the heroine bursts into the room. Why are you calling my husband again and again? She demands. The hero steps between them. I married you, yes. But I'm not your slave. I'll go where I want and meet who I want. The heroine glares at him, then turns to Shasha. You know what? I have CCTV footage. It shows exactly who gave that drug. Do you want to see it? Shasha's face drains of color. She whispers, don't listen to her, please. She'll twist everything and frame me. Please go from here. The hero pauses. For the first time, something about Shasha's reaction seems strange. Something doesn't add up. A small seed of doubt appears in his mind. Shasha's last words unsettle the hero, and before he can think, the heroine explodes with rage. She grabs a gun from her guard, fires a warning shot into the floor, and the entire room freezes in terror. Enough, she shouts. Both of you stop playing with me. Shasha screams. The hero stands, stunned. The heroine grabs the hero's hand. We're leaving. Now. Before anyone can stop her, she drags him to the car, pushes him into the seat, and speeds away. Her emotions swing wildly. She tries to kiss him, trying to hold on to him desperately. The hero turns his face away. Have you lost your shame? I may be trapped, but I still have dignity. Leave me. She stares at him, hurt, angry, confused. Suddenly they notice something strange. Multiple black cars surround them, closing in from every direction. Stay inside. The heroine shouts. She steps out of the car. Her guard rush out behind her. A large group of unknown attackers approach with iron rods, sticks, and weapons. The heroine moves like a storm, fighting them off with martial arts precision. The guard backs her up, but more enemies keep coming. Madam, the guard yells, take the hero and run. We'll cover you. The heroine grabs the hero's wrist. Come. They run together into a narrow pathway away from the cars. But in the panic, she forgets her gun inside the car. The attackers corner her. The heroine turns around, breath heavy, fists clenched, ready to fight them all alone. The hero stands behind a tree, watching helplessly as she fights off the attackers one by one. She's strong, but she's outnumbered. He lifts the gun. He points it in the heroine's direction. The moment she turns and sees him holding the gun, aiming in her direction, the heroine freezes. Thank you so much for watching. The story gets even more intense, and we'll continue the final part tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next.